Hello everyone, this is Simon. I'm coming to you today to discuss about what is going on about the coronavirus, what kind of opportunities there is for small business owners. So far, the small business owners are the most suffered because day to day their businesses are being shut down. When I say small businesses, it can be the truck drivers, taxi drivers, Uber drivers, whether it's small construction workers, a barber shop, beauty salon, small restaurants, you name it. Salespeople. I mean, the small, especially the single sole proprietor guy, has been affected as much as everybody else. And now I wanted to kind of bring this up to you because I've been getting a lot of questions about what is it, the SBA loan or grant, everybody talking about the $10,000. How can you get it? So the basic question for that is, if you've been in business prior January 31st, 2020, prior January 31st, 2020, as long as you had a business prior to that, you qualified for it. So if you are a single, for example, you are a truck driver and you have your own truck you operate, or you work with another subcontractor, but you still considered as your own contractor because you get paid on 1099. As long as you are that person, you qualify for it. If you are an Uber driver and that was your full-time job, you qualify to apply for this loan. It doesn't mean the SBA might approve you or might not. That is up to the SBA and based on your criteria once you apply. But today, my goal is to kind of give you how easy it is to apply. It's not that complicated. It's not that hard. You don't need somebody else to charge you money to do this process for you. It's very simple. Just take your time and go step by step. I'm going to show you the website, how you get to it, and just apply. The loan is not really 100% a grant or a free money. It's $10,000, up to $10,000 loan that is going to has to be paid in a long time period. I think the term is like very long time, but the rate I seen somewhere I read was 3.75 interest rate. So very low interest rate. And also, I think the SBA gives you up to a year before you start making a payment. But all that guidelines will come to you once you get approved. So the basic step is to just show you where to go on the website. I'm going to switch my screen here to show you step by step where you go to apply for it. So you go to sba.gov. Once you get to this page, it will pull up this coronavirus screen. Make sure you go to sba.gov. Make sure it's the government website. Do not go to any .com or some scam website and give all your information. That's the worst thing that can happen to you. So pay attention to this. Make sure it's the Small Business Administration of U.S. government website. On that website, you click what it says, learn more. And once you get to this next page, it gives you options, coronavirus funding options. You click on that. Then it brings you to this page, which you might have to click one more time to go to the page where it explains the options you have. Right now, this video I'm making is for most of the single or a few employees. Like, I mean, if you had a restaurant or even a store and you had a couple employees, then you might have to go through all the steps and see what fits you the most, the best. So, but right now the focus is on the $10,000 everybody talking about. It's not 100% a grant, but you can use it for most of the stuff you are qualified for, and maybe the government might give you a grant, might forgive it. So, but when you get it initially, it's going to come to you as a loan. So once you get to this page, you click more, and you read more about it, so you understand what you're applying. Basically, you are applying for a loan, but it can be considered as a grant eventually if you qualify for it. It's not 100% $10,000. You might get only $400. You might get only $1,000. That's up to the SBA to approve you based on your situation. Everybody's situation is different. Once you get to this page, you go to what it says to apply for COVID-19 economic injury disaster loan. You click here and it brings you to the page where you start the application process. If you are, this is the two main questions here I want to clarify. If you are a business, which is a corporation or S Corp, or if you are an LLC or a partnership, you might fall under the first choice here. Applicants is a business with not more than 500 employees, which I'm assuming you don't have 500 employees. Or the next, if you are a single sole proprietor, if you don't pay yourself with W-2s, and if you just get only a 1099, you do your tax return with the Schedule C at the end of the year, most likely you don't count yourself as an employee when you apply for this application. But if you are in a corporation or S Corp, or even if you are a sole proprietor, but you've been paying yourself with W-2 from your business, then you can count yourself as an employee. So make sure you remember that the difference when you apply. And you go through those questions, you answer them. The next step you follow is very easy steps to follow through. Go read the questions and answer them to your best of knowledge. And right now, because of the volume and the processing to expedite, the SBA is doing this based on your credit report. So when you apply, make sure you use your social, or if you use an employer identification number, it might take a little longer for the process, because they can't run your social for your credit score. But that you can choose which way you want to apply while you're doing it. And based on your credit score, they will approve you to whatever amount. Then the paperwork, if they wanted to get proof of your questions answered in the future, they can ask for it, the documentation to be sent to them. But while you're applying right now, it's a very easy, it's a fast process, and it's easy to do. So the best advice for me to tell you is, if you are in a bind and you are in the short of money that you needed a little bit of help to pay your bill or take care of your employees, jump on this. They've been responding pretty quick. They've been responding, and a lot of people have been getting a good response. So from the review so far, SBA really working hard to make all this process go smooth. So I'm going to have the link for the COVID, for this link here under the description of the YouTube video under my name. And if you have any questions, you can leave it on a comment. I'll be more than happy to assist you or answer any questions you need. Hopefully this will help you to get a little bit of a relief, because I've been hearing people try and charge some money to do all this. It's not that hard. You can do it yourself. So don't waste your money. And also, the approval is not guaranteed. So don't invest the money you don't have to get maybe the outcome might be no money coming to you as a loan. You might not qualify for it, but chances are you will. So do it yourself. It's not that hard again. Best luck and take care. Hopefully I'll get back to you with more valuable information like this. Make sure you subscribe, give us a thumbs up, and we'll be Seeing you on the next video. Take care.